Welcome back to Mango Plays modded Minecraft and in particular Skyopolis 4. Oh, I am loving the skyblock. It is fantastic. Grok has been merrily making islands all over the place. It's glorious. And yeah, I have some plans for today. I have the plan of making, well, let's face it. Oh, wrong button. But I have the plan of making create better, I hope. Maybe. I desperately want to see if I can actually achieve something in create, and that's what we're going to do. So, yeah, let's go head over to see Grok.
I hear you want some living rock and living wood to build stuff with, possibly. Maybe.
Yeah, I do. All the building materials, please.
And you know, we could do that manually, but I'm lazy.
Yes, I agree. I am as well.
So I decided to have Frank the Rat here do this for us.
Ooh.
So if this works right, then these 8 dispensers have both a stack of logs and stone in them, and there's a timer up above. Yeah, with redstone up above that ticks every 10 seconds because that's as slow as I can move it. And when these transmute, then Frank the Rat here should go ahead and do some mining of the whitelisted living rock and living wood, and then put them into the chest, plus the backup of, you know, we got the items collector. And yeah, again, it seems like he just kind of sits there and goes,
This is so weird because we did do some testing, like. Yeah. I know we faked it like, oh, I hadn't seen this before, but I'd seen it and it was working. Honest, I promise you, viewers, it was working.
Go ahead and why don't you toggle him to like stay and then toggle him back to.
Do I right click or left click?
Not access? Yeah, right click him.
Oh, he no like me. You're his only master.
I'm the owner. Okay. Well, if I right click him, I'm going to set him to stay here, and then I'm going to set him to harvest. And
it doesn't work. And weirdly, this is such a weird bug because previously he was doing the living wood and stone regardless.
Yes, he was.
Then we walked away, and he clearly doesn't like to not be watched or looked after. This is it. Frank is a demanding rat.
It does seem that way, and which I'm just sitting there going, this doesn't make it. Rats seem to be just really, really buggy, which is a shame.
Because they're so cute.
Yeah, he's so cute, and he's been working very nicely. So. All right, here. I'm going to take that away and that away. And,
he's running.
Now he's on just harvest.
Whoa.
Stop.
Whoa.
Stop. Now I've got to catch him. Stop. Yes, laugh at me here. Stop. Now he's going to eat my carrot there.
Thank you, Frank. That was awesome.
The other, I bet you it's just the way he's coded, he doesn't recognize that they've changed.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's something like that.
Yeah, the block update isn't paying, he's not paying attention.
There we go.
Oh, no.
Whatever you did, Grok, it worked.
Yeah, I just put the whitelisting of gathering at the top and then the harvesting below.
Right.
And I'm happy to see that seems to be working here.
All right, cool. Let's leave him to it.
Yeah.
What else have you done?
Well, let's go diagonally here before I distracted you through the veg over there.
Yeah, I got lost in that veg.
Yes. We have a purple kitchen here now for you.
It's the best.
And there's tons and tons of recipes configured in here with all the various food items in here. When we get really good, we should set up a chest with like a stack or half a stack of 32 food items. And that way you just kind of slowly march through all of them, and then we always have, you know, full hunger and we can, you know, eat everything, or the full saturation, whatever the doodad is from the Spice of Life stuff.
Well,
a lot of these are empty.
I like it. It's great. It's purple. What more can I say? Hello?
Yeah, boss mob spawned. It's somebody's mob farm. That's what the lightning is. So yeah, I decided to do that. I did leave this one black. Initially, I'd painted everything black, and the refrigerators didn't look right. And then I said, oh, let's do purple. And then I decided to leave the cooking table black to remind you, this is the important brains. This is the one that you click to see all the recipes.
That sounds good. So I like it.
That works. And then I did play with this down here.
Whoa.
So that's the slime, 2 slime chunks right below the Botania area. And I wanted to set that up for mana production. And it's producing. It is very much producing.
This is amazing. I want to see it.
Changes up here since the last time, not that anybody really cares. We got the enchanting, we got...
Sorry, I was looking at the exciting bit, but yes, let's look here.
Yeah, so we can make Terra Steel here. We've got the 2 catalysts that you can send in as you want.
Ooh, nice.
Do the stuff.
Really cool.
The enchanted stuff. Yeah, so the enchanting stuff all works. We can go to Alfheim. I've used this Clayconia so much, so you can have lots and lots of clay for ceramics.
Yay, thanks,
Grok. And then... I'm going to go down and very quickly get out of the way because there is no Ministry of Health and Safety stuff going on here at all.
No.
There's no rails, nothing. So the way this is configured, the mana comes up from below in this mana cart. Gets pumped out through the mana pump into that single mana pool there, which has a recessive spark augment on it. And so that gives everything it can to every other mana pool it can find.
Right.
So the 9 here are our main battery, and then up above is the 10th one that has a dominant spark on it. So it should always have mana upstairs.
That is very cool. Is there an elevator at the bottom?
Yes.
Hey. So these are the flowers that are causing or creating all of this good stuff. Narcillus.
Yes.
How do you say this?
Yeah,
Narcillus?
I say Narslimus because they're slimes.
Yeah. Okay.
And these guys will come flying in here.
Yes.
But
and then they get eaten.
These guys, yes, they have a 5x5 range, so they get eaten, out here a little bit before we even get eaten up ourselves. So that's good. And if we, hey, I was just saying how he doesn't hit us, and that guy hit me.
What's the mana void, Grok? I've never seen this block.
I will explain. So come on up here.
Okay. Oh, yep.
So we've got the one pool. I split up the 2 plants so they have their own spreaders so that we're a little bit faster. Just because, faster. And then we've got a comparator here with that signals going over there. So we get about 4/5 of a mana pool full, and the mana cart will get sent up.
Right.
Now, you don't want to have things where the slimes are spawning and they stay around. That's bad. Although it looks like the Narslimuses, whatever, are killing them at all times.
Oh, that's good.
Even when they're full, which is good. That mana void says if the mana pool is full, it will keep receiving mana. So it'll keep pumping in as the slimes come in. They'll get consumed. They'll be turned into mana. They'll get pumped into this pool, and the pool just deletes anything that's more than that overflow.
So it's basically like a void upgrade for storage drawers.
Yes.
That is very funky. I like that.
Yep. This little detector rail that we just walked over, it sends out a little pulse really quick that turns off the powered rail that the cart's sitting on right now. So it sits there. Otherwise, it would kind of hit and bounce and go back down before it could drain everything. And this capacitor here, whenever there's any mana in the pool, it fires off a redstone signal that again turns off the torch. So this rail is not powered. So as long as there's mana, it stays here. Right.
So as soon as there isn't mana in this pool, the cart goes down.
Yes, it goes back. So that's cool. Go up one. I don't want to bump you off of there.
Yeah.
So I made a whole bunch of Terra Steel, enough for us to upgrade our armor. So, and that took very little time. And
that was my ring. I was filling my ring. Is there anything else that you've done between episodes putting me to shame? Nah. So this is really cool. I love it. I unfortunately, guys, didn't get what I promised done between episodes, but I promised to do it during this episode. But I was streaming, so forgive me. Yes. I was streaming Stardew, and I'm gonna chill for a minute, guys. If you're not following me on Twitch, go there now.
Oh yeah. See all the Stardew.
Oh yeah. Lots of Stardew. Right. So
Stardew. Good stuff.
I'll chill out of the way. What are you looking to do today?
I'm looking at making a bunch of the immersive engineering contraptions over there. The crusher, the squeezer, possibly the arc furnace. Just get all that stuff going as much as possible. Definitely the bench press for making the gear stamps.
Yes.
So definitely that will unlock a few things. So that's what I'm planning on doing. And where they go in there, I'm not sure. Probably the second floor. That's my guess.
That sounds great. And I'm planning on automating our dust production. We have our dust production automated. I'm planning on automating it being converted into usable dust.
Oh.
That is what I'm planning. And if there is time, maybe a wood farm. Tree farm. Wood farm? Tree farm? One of them. Making wood.
Yes. That would be good to have. That would be very good.
Okay, so we both got our plans. You're going to go and do immersive engineering. It's the useful stuff. And I'm going to sort my Create Island out.
That's useful too. You know, as long as you don't just chop the island into half with your big sword there, slicing through.
I'm going to miss the sword. It has to be said.
Yep. There it goes. Chop, chop, chop. You can make it a big axe and see if that chops the island better.
Ah, yes. Maybe that's how I chop the trees down. Aha!
Spoiler. You gotta tell people.
Oh, dear. All right, Grok, I will catch you soon.
Alrighty.
Bye.
Not saying it.
Oh, bye, Grok. Well, guys, it's been a while and the Create Island looks so different. Oh, yes. I've been experimenting. That's probably the right way of putting it. With Create and even going into a creative world and attempting to do various different things. But let me show you what I have managed to get done. So we have the uber powerful crushing wheels right now. Do I have any obsidian? No, we've got a load of obsidian dust. Let's just grab some stone. Because, you know, hey, we could use some more sand. Or gravel, should I say. But there we have our uber speedy crushing wheels here. And I got to use my belts for it. So the way I did this was a windmill bearing with just a nice windmill. We have a clutch, so I can turn this on and off. We have a vertical gearbox going straight into a rotation speed controller, which has our glorious gear here, and managed to put 2 large gears on either side of this gear. That means that they're actually just naturally turning in different directions, which means I could use the belts to drive the crushing wheels, and they just chug through these glorious pieces. I've also put speedy hoppers in, so that there's the 5 slot here, so that we get all of the results. There's no floating items in the bottom here waiting for the hopper. But yeah, I love my speedy crushing wheels. They're going to be fantastic. Below, I thought it'd be really cool to see if we could pull down some additional rotational power, which we can, which is turned on and off by the clutch here. We have our stamping machine, so let's just get some iron. Now, unfortunately, I haven't managed to get the glorious speed of up above here, but you know, at the end of the day, you can do a whole stack at once and you just allow it to happen. Badonk. And there we go. Glorious. Now, I may regret this when I come to use the mixer here, because that's going to be really slow. But hey, we can try. That's the wrong button. But at the moment, plates are just simple and easy peasy. And realistically, Grok has got a plate stamper over there. So we'll probably end up using his plate stamper. But this is just here for prosperity. Whatever that word is. Now, I then wanted to make sure that I had lots and lots of power for the final piece of the puzzle, which is grinding these millstones, or using these millstones to grind cobble into gravel, gravel into flint, flint into dust. So cobble goes in, gravel comes out, goes in here, flint, and then dust. But, so the way I've done that is I've put 3 additional windmills. We've connected it with these cool cogs up here. I thought they looked really nifty. We've also increased the speed here by just doing this sort of like, we got a gearbox, and then we've used gears to bring the gearing down. And then if we have a look here with my speedometer and the stressometer, what we can see is we have a rotational speed of 16, which I do believe is what we've got over here. No, that's 48. Shh. We have a rotational speed of 16, and we have a stress on this system of 3,072 stress units, which means that I should be able to put on quite a few machines onto these, or onto this system. That is the plan. First things first, we do want to decide where we want this. I think I want to bring the grinding this way. I need to convert this energy, vertical spinning into horizontal, and it's over there, which is fine, because what we can do is we can of course bring it over using a large cogwheel on the front, and then, oh dear, where will I pop the little cogwheel? That could be the height. Ooh, okay, so let's get rid of that particular one. Ooh, let's put a clutch in. So the clutches allow us to pop a lever on, or lever, depending on where you're from, and I can then stop the rotational force here if we don't want to grind anymore, which is fab. Because we want a cogwheel like this to then turn our millstones, which will then in turn turn our millstones. So they will all turn along like that. And then out of that, we can pop just here, probably the quantum storage. How do I do this? Because I've got to convert that into that. Okay, let's get one of these. Maybe we need a vertical doodad. Ah, there we go. So now what we've got to do is, can I finally use my chain drives? Maybe. That's connected, and then you. I am finally using my chain drives. A little bit of probably the ugliest solution, but hey, it works. I don't want to hear any bad comments. Nah, I'm kidding. If you can find, or you know a better way, send me a picture and pop it on Imager or something, or drop into my Discord, and which the link is down in the description, and drop me a screenshot of how I could do this better. I will happily take some guidance. But we have powered millstones. Where am I putting this cobble gen? We're going to put it on top. And then what you need is the pipe wrench, which is really nice and easy to make. Just some sticks and flint. The item pipe, again, I don't think I showed you this. 2 droppers, redstone, iron, 16 cables. Glorious. But we need this wrench to basically tell this pipe that what we want is extraction. So you shift, right click, and if you see in Whaler up in the top left hand corner, it says no upgrade, transferring 4 items every 20 ticks, which honestly for this process, absolutely nicely fine. So I want to go here to here, and if I extract, let's see if we can see some glorious. That worked! Finally, it is, well, it's not final, let's face it, got a little bit more to do, but we're going to extract this pipe, and that's now going to make the flint into dust. And then if I just turn that there, grab a quantum, my quantum storage unit, let's have it facing like that, And then we're going to pop a pipe down. And finally, we're just going to do that. What we're going to do next? Well, I thought it'd be a little bit fun if we had a little bit of a crazy idea. Now, this is not something that you're going to want to leave running without supervision. We don't have any chunk loading going on here, so I'm perfectly happy with doing this. I may get told off by the admin, and if I do, I will be changing my system. Okay, I've done a little bit of sorting. As you can see here, we've got weak enriching, strong enriching, and the never water. And now what I want to do is see about how we can do this. Now, we're going to put some shafts down for connection for the belts. And you can see that it's all in sort of like a weird higgledy-piggledy. But it did work in testing. So connected a belt to there. Now I'm going to connect this belt to this one. This belt to this one. Oh. Yes. Testing. Slightly different. Right, let's do this again. We've got these shafts, but what we want is for all of it to start here. So we're going to have this belt. It's going to skip and go all the way through. So we've got 3 shafts driving that belt for just ease. And then we can do this. Now, if we grab our hand crank, pop it on this side, because that means when we turn it, it goes towards the water. Oh, I'm so excited to see this. Throw a dust on each one, even the one that has no water yet, because we haven't made the end enriching water. But if we do this, you can see they pop out and go straight in and continue. There's the never and the normal one. If we go down below, we can see that I don't have flowing water because I popped some signs underneath. And we can see that we got a result for 2 of them. Obviously, we got the dust because that one's empty. Didn't get anything from the weak enriching, that's what happens. You don't have a guaranteed result. I think I've got a little bit of an understanding. Now, I've removed this belt here because otherwise the pipe's just outputting into nothing. What I did end up doing is making an upgrade in here, setting the distribution to round robin, and that's going to drop on items onto here. Now, if you see here, we've got it powered. So at the moment it's turned off. Also, there is a hand crank just cranking away there. That's hilarious. So yeah, at the moment items aren't going out, but if I do that, you'll see that they are, and you'll see that the belt just slowly moves them across, which honestly, at this point in time, this kind of speed is perfectly fine, because this is just okay, I'm going to have this going whilst I'm here. Got the clutch for the mill system. I've then created a clutch for the belts, so we can turn off the belts, but that of course does turn off the mill system as well. So if you did want to run just the milling, but you didn't want the belts running, you could just pull off this belt with the tool, and there you go, not a problem. And then you just pop it back like that. But yeah, there we go. We got system now working that just dumps dust in here. So we have this setup. It's sorted. It's good. It's not the best, but it works. So let's head on down, and we need to now deal with this influx of stuff. Let's see what happens when dust comes through. Yeah, see, hopper works. This does not. I don't know what these funnels are. Let's see what the upgrade is like for this. Oh, transfer gadget and a hop. Ooh. Oh, I'm being silly. Right, if we pop ourselves like right there. There we go. That is Grok's chest. And we pop the item collector. Okay, that should be good. If we blacklist that. So if I drop this, it won't collect it. This should now work. If we do that and we go and stand underneath here, we should see gloriousness. Oh, yes, and of course, let's pop that down. Is it just not happening? Wow, there is no item spillage down here. I'm pleased. I managed to get what I actually wanted done, which was a automated ender dust doodad. Now, I think what we will do is one final thing is have a look at how to make end enriching water. All right, well, I don't think that's achievable for us today, but that is definitely something we're going to want to get sorted, because having this here as end fluid, I think will be just fabulous as a final little touch to our automatic dust solution here. And the all-important cuckoo clock is back, although not in the best position, but it works. I will leave it there for the moment. I will think of a better place for it in the future. Okay, so I have sorted the storage for the dust, I do believe, and I've just been standing here just admiring my little dust going loop. It's just lovely. The small things make me happy for sure. And yeah, if we have a look in here, all of our ender chest is completely clear, so no backup or backlog at the moment. We can just sit there and allow this to happen quietly whilst we are just doing other things. And the other thing I'm going to do is make the morphing tool. I really think that would be quite handy. Now, from what I understand, is it shift right click? Let's have a look at the quest. Craft a tool like an immersive engineering hammer or thermal crescent. Okay, so we've got to craft it together. So we have our engineer's hammer. We have our pipe wrench. And we have our wrench. What other tools do we have? No, that's all we have at the moment. So now what do we do? Oh, look at that. Oh, I really like that. That is glorious. And it is so helpful. There is one more thing I wanted to do. We need to grab a final item so we complete another chapter. Now, I haven't really shown the Amazon tablet off very much. Let's grab it here. And let's see what we've got for sale. So basically every day the stuff changes. And for example, there is a mega torch. If you right click, you can place order, which I'm going to do because a mega torch would be useful. We got efficiency enchanted book, got a obsidian shield, got potion of lights, and what's this? Assembly program. Buy spawn eggs, leather, enchanted books, various hats and goodies, assembly programs, etc. Craft pendant and whatnot, and a magic mirror. Ooh, that's kind of fun. It may bend space at will, but it can't make ugly things beautiful, unfortunately for you. Oh, how rude. Right, well, because we have such a big base, I am going to order another one so we can see the tablet coming, or the drone. So the drone will come in, it will pick up the money, and away it goes. It's prepaid, this shop service. And then another drone comes in and drops it off. And there we go. We've got 2 mega torches. I also bought 10 fluid duplication tokens when they were on sale because there's no guarantee when stuff are going to be sold. So that's definitely a thing. And there we go. We've got the first 2 chapters completed. What do we need for the final one? Not much at all. But yeah, that is my Create Island setup. We have automated the egg production. No, we have automated dust being ground down and being converted into the glorious dust that we need for making obsidian and resources, all of that good stuff. And I just love it. I do wish they would drop down a bit more. Maybe I need to drop the chest into the ground. But at the moment, it's fabulous. And yeah, but what I'm going to do is we're going to go hang out or meet up with Grok, find out what he's got up to in his Tower of Gloriousness, and we will find out how much he's put me to shame. You have a bee house.
Can you believe it?
I can. It's a ye oldie. Temporary.
Yes.
Bee house.
Bee housey. Yes. And I love your use of the ethereal glass for getting in. It's much easier than a door.
Oh, yeah.
And they've been very productive, and you've got honeycombed now.
Ooh. Ooh.
So, yeah, I've just been doing this. So campfires underneath carpet, so that they don't get mad when you harvest them. And then lots and lots of flowers inside here, and enclosed because the bees are stupid. And one of them flew down to the slime island area down there, and I was just going, really? Are you kidding me? So I shot him with a bow because, had to.
Yeah, had to.
I had to. Yeah, he was just always hanging around. I said, okay, yeah, you're dying now. The easy way to get those is to grow either birch or oak, and I like birch. And as long as there's 2 flowers within 2 squares of it, then you've got a 5% chance of them actually generating a bee house at the same time. You can use the bee glass, which is just 5 glass, or is the bee jar? Yeah, the empty bee jar. You can craft those to pick them up, and that's really cheap. But you can't grab the actual beehives unless you have Silk Touch. And so I put Silk Touch on this, and I had a question of, where'd you get the spells? I got them through the Amadrone trading, and that's what I did. I spent some Skybucks and got a Silk Touch and the Fortune X. What I did do, which you guys hadn't seen, is I did complete all the Immersive Engineering machines up here.
Oh wow!
And they're all powered and are working. And I've been taking all of our ores and grind them through the grinder here, or the crusher. Because that doubles everything with a tiny % chance of getting bonus bits.
Ooh, bonus bits are good.
Yep. Oh yeah, bonus bits are good.
And you also made waystones, because that is helpful for our big island.
Ginormous base. Yes,
Where did
I went
you go?
to the storage land.
Right, yeah, storage land. Here I am.
Yep.
Hey!
Yeah, just because that was too far of a run. To go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And yeah, no, can't do that anymore. But you've been busy over there in the Create Island.
Yeah, I've been having fun trying to learn how it works and all that good stuff. I have created something useful this time. Can you believe it, Grok?
Let's go see.
Yes.
Create Island.
Whoop. Here we are. Oh, I'm so excited. Which bit do you want to see first? We have floating dust or dropping dust here. They just get picked straight up into the ender chest. Osmium ore is full, the drawer.
We will definitely need to fix that right away.
Yeah. Actually, I want to test something, so I'm grabbing that osmium ore. But yeah, so all of the 3 that we have that you use to process dust, they are just going here, processing, getting picked up so that we have them in storage. We have our stamper and mixer that needs to be sped up, to be fair, but they're here, slow mixing, very slow. Look.
Yeah. I tried to make some lava the other day, and it was saying, no, it's not fast enough. And I had sad face.
So yeah, I do need to speed it up, but I just like the way that we managed to pull down the cogs here. It's just awesome, and using the windmill, just standard rotational power, but yeah.
Right. I think that looks really, really cool. Having all the cogs, I think that's fantastic. So what did you do upstairs?
Upstairs, we had some fun. At the top of this windmill, we've got uber fast, which I wanted to check. Does the osmium get processed? It does. Osmium dust.
Cool.
Just lobbed out. Yeah. Super fast.
We need to put the flower back there to stop our magnets from grabbing the stuff, which is good.
I used your flowers elsewhere. But
that's okay. We can make more.
The piece de la resistance is using 3 windmills and dragging all of the power together to then drive some belts and some millstones to make dust, because you worked that bit out. Hello, let's put that dust away. So yeah, we're using pipes for the moment because I couldn't get belts to work fully. But we got cobble going into gravel, into flint, into dust, and then into here. And I also have a turn off here, so you can turn off the output of the pipes.
Ah, okay.
If you, because, this is not something you leave running forever. Is the, no, server friendliness. But if you're here, you can have it going. We got there, we got a turn off, and also here we can turn on and off the millstones separately, but still have the belts. Oh, honking away. I just love standing here watching them just go dunk.
Spoot it. Spoot.
Their aim is so good. But yeah, that is basically our dust. So come the next episode, we'll have enough ender dust to make as much obsidian as we need, which has been driving me insane, so that I can make more flux powder, all of that good stuff. And
I like that.
Probably we'll need to adjust this, because you said you'd want it a bit faster.
I think the millstone could go much faster. I've watched somebody else set up a super speedy one. I said, oh, that would be kind of cool. Not that we're dumping them out in fast amounts, and we really wouldn't want to, but still would look really cool.
We can see what it looks like sped up. But we have a hole here ready for the final dust water doodad that we need to make.
The end water and dust, or the end water.
That looks like a challenge.
I agree. One of the things that I did off camera was a ore generating things, because one of the quests calls for making the orchid. And this little setup that I've got here is tossing stone out, and it's getting turned into ore by the orchid, and then it gets pushed and then sucked up into the system, and that's where we got the osmium. Yeah. So we've got stacks and stacks of osmium, and I lost count. It's maybe 80 to 100 stacks of stone that we pushed through.
Wow.
Just because we can. We got lots of stone. So it's been very productive, and not nearly as much mana as I thought it would take. I need to figure out a different way of generating the living stone that's fairly automated, because we have a plan for lots. Yeah. So I like that idea.
Are you just teasing people, or are you going to tell them your plan?
Yes. Nope, not going to tell them. It's just a tease. That's for later.
Fab. Anything else that you got done? I'm not saying you should have done. I just want to make sure I highlight it.
Yeah. We got more food over there, but, that's food.
Nom.
So.
Well, I'm excited to watch your episode, Grok, see what you got done. And guys, Grok's description is in the... No. What do I say? The link is in the description.
The link is in the description. Yes, that's what you're looking for.
Down below. That's why I keep punching the floor.
Yes. Yeah, let me go check down below. Yep, down here. Here it's where it is. There's no fences to keep us from falling.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, bye. Yeah.
Bye, Grok.
Mango.
Well, there we go, guys. We have a automated dust into other dust setup. Cobble into dust into special dust. I don't know. Something, but it's automated. It just goes pling off the belts. I love it so much. And that will hopefully get us in good stead for the next episode. Not sure what I'm going to get done in the next one. I will have a think. Drop down in the comments below. Let me know anything that you think I should prioritize, because definitely will take some hints and tips and tricks from you guys. But as always, I will point you down into the description to go watch Grok's channel, or his video on his channel. And of course, if you fancy playing Skyopolis with us, you can do by joining the Discord, the FTOG Discord, which the link is in the description, and you can come join the server. It is a public server, so you don't need to be a Patreon of FTOG, so you can just jump on, come have fun, and natter with us. I definitely appreciated the help with Create from the community, it has to be said. But with that, I will see you in the next one, and bye for now.